in the port of Tampa, and we are watching the Margaritaville Islander come in for the very first time here at its home port in Port of Tampa Bay. It's going to give us a little spin, and then it's going to back into its berth over there at Terminal 6. I wanted to come here and jump live and give you a first-hand look of it coming into Tampa. Look at that, look at that. There she is, ladies and gentlemen, the Margaritaville Islander. I love that Spirit class ship. There is just something about that Spirit class ship. Good morning, Wall Jones. Nice and early. You never see the naughty guy this live this early. But I had to be here. I had to show the Islander coming into the Port of Tampa. If you're coming in this morning, do me a favor, smash that like button. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. Look at that, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I appreciate that thumbs up, Law Jones. I mean, my guy to the right, he's got the perfect viewpoint. I'm sticking my arms through the cage here, trying to get this viewpoint. This is the Port of Tampa Bay. So this is going to be its new home. Terminal 6 is where she's going to sail from. Right now we're right next to Terminal 2. So it looks like they're swinging her into Terminal 2 and then going to back her up to Terminal 6. Or it's going to sit here at Terminal 2 for the day, which will actually be really nice. Since we're here, we'd be able to sit here and show you the ship from here. I mean, look at that livery. That is an awesome livery. Party on the sea. What's going on, Eric? I know we were supposed to meet up yesterday for the ship to sail in, but they changed it to today. And last minute, I rushed over here before a doctor's appointment this morning. So I didn't intentionally plan to come here, but on my way in, I was like, you know what? Let's get there a little bit early. Let's rush on over to Tampa. Wondering why I was going live. Yeah, it's super early in the morning, so there's no other reason to go live than for this. With the way it's moving, it looks like it's going to go into Terminal 2 here. We got the helicopters flying above. You see the helicopters right there, circling around, flying above. Probably the news channels. This is a brand new ship here in the Port of Tampa, so it'll definitely be on the news. But it looks like Terminal 2 is going to be her resting place for today. Let me get my hands through that gate. Yeah, that's a nice livery. They did a great job with that livery paint there. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is an old Costa branded ship that was purchased by the Margaritaville Corporation, rebranded to be the Margaritaville at Sea Islander. I love the Spirit class ships. The very first ship that they have in their corporation is the Paradise, and that is also an old Costa brand ship, but it doesn't have as many balcony cabins. Now, this is a Spirit class ship, so it is full of balcony cabins. Absolutely gorgeous. They did an amazing job on the inside as well as the outside. But we're right here outside Terminal 2 in the Port of Tampa. I mean, these guys, they got an epic view. Epic view from where they're at. They were nice enough to let me stick my arms through the holes like I'm in prison. That's why it's a little shaky. No tripod to be able to hold it because, you know, they won't let you through the protected side of the gate, which is all right. I'm all right with that. I mean, check it out, man. Like that is a sick looking ship. And it's awesome with being a Bay Area resident living about 40 minutes north of Tampa Bay. This gives me another ship to add to the arsenal to just make a random moment, spur of the moment trip. Now, I know there are a few folks that I know that are going to be getting on there in the very, very near future. Media sailing, or friends and family sailing, as well as the inaugural sailing on the 14th. I have a bunch of friends that are getting on board on the 14th. So they're going to definitely let me know how it goes. But I mean, you look up on the top deck right there, you can see them yellow Land Shark bar umbrellas. Another Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville Company, Land Shark lager. You got those tiki top looking huts up there as well, and on the aft end. But I mean, look at that. That's a nice aft. Now, like I said, I'm behind the gates. I'm in prison. Nah. But it's the first time it's coming here to Tampa, and it's pretty exciting to be able to see it. So I don't know if I'm going to come back later on in this week and try and get another glimpse of it sailing in, find a little bit of a better view. But for now, this is what I got. So on the side it says out on the sea for adventure. Anna Marie Island is a good spot to see the ships come in. It's an epic little location you can sit at and watch them come in and then try and race the ship back to the port if you're fast enough. But I didn't have enough time to go down that way or to go to Dog Beach Island or anything like that to try and watch them sail in. I got a doctor's appointment this morning. I got to get another DOT physical done for work, so I got to be in the Tampa area. So I figured I'd swing here first. Absolutely, way better view, super close. For those of you who don't know, the Port of Tampa is right behind the Tampa Aquarium. So as I was making my way up, the Carnival Paradise was docking, and right behind me is the American, I want to say it's the American Spirit. I could be wrong. Yeah, the side of the ship says out on the sea for adventure. We definitely got some spots on the side of the ship that need to get touched up with paint, but other than that, she is looking prim and proper. Oh man, you're getting ready to leave work and I'm getting ready to go to work. Look at that aft coming in. Look at that aft coming in. I wish these bars weren't here and I could back up and get the whole ship in frame, but unfortunately, the bars are here, so we're gonna miss some part of the ship. I know, right, Eric? It's funny, right? Like, I'm sitting here thinking, like, I love Carnival's new livery design. It's all blue, and now I'm kind of like, hey, man, look at this. I like the different colors. I like the paint scheme and the design they put on this ship. Man, it's so real, like, just, I'm able to be this close to a ship and not be boarding it or anything. I mean, we got the crew hanging out right on the back of the ship. Right on the back of the ship. All of these rooms here, they are the corner suites on the back corners. And then, of course, we have all of our balconies and all that stuff.
Tell me when you're at the bottom.
Yeah, that should be good about this.
We'll do a boom up, stand by.
They're doing the media images through drones and all that stuff. I got a guy standing in my left flying a drone, but right above
Okay,
The
Going up.
tower right there is the drone. Getting all those epic shots of it sailing into the port of Tampa for the first time.
Maybe I gotta land, guys.
I mean, just look at that. Just look at that.
Drone's gotta land, recharge batteries. Change the batteries. My drone flies for about 25 minutes. I'm gonna try to fly it over here, but I think I'm right on the edge of a restricted zone.
There he is, right above us. Let's move down this way just a tad. Oh, you know, you're fine. That way we get a shot of that air. Eric, I'll shoot you a message. What's going on, Clock? You see we got the drone team over here. Flying the drone around, getting them media shots. But here she is, man. Mike Clock with Clock Family Adventures in the house. Let's get my hand back through that gate. Look at that. The Islander. Definitely needs a little paint touch up, which I'm sure they're going to be doing while it's in port. It's here until tomorrow. It goes out on a 2-day cruise to nowhere, I believe, friends and family media style sailing, and then the inaugural on Thursday. Yeah, y'all smash that like button. Share it out with your friends and family and loved ones. She's just absolutely sick. Listen, man, I'll do whatever I can for the views party on the sea. You already know that, Eric. I'll do it for the view, man. I'll even do it for the subs. There's things I'll do for subscribers that you have no idea what I would do for subscribers. New subscribers means new views. New views means Mike's very happy. I love my views, though. I love all my old views, my new views. I love all y'all. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all the real faithful. Getting up, hanging out with me this early in the morning. Yeah, man, them aft balconies are sick. And if you look right there, starting there, They are the aft corner balconies. And there are some pretty nice cabins. Clock, my next cruise is in a week. You know what? Let's do it, right? So, I've been keeping this a secret. I've been not telling anybody what I'm doing. But my next cruise is on the brand new Margaritaville at Sea Islander. I leave next Thursday, the 18th, and I am in one of those corner balconies on the aft end of the ship. So, I will definitely be showing y'all everything this new ship has to offer through the brand of Margaritaville and a new ship to the Port of Tampa. But I'll also be showing you that epic cabin as well as all the epic things they've done and changed and upfitted on this ship. So I was going to keep it a secret. I wasn't going to tell nobody. And it just clicked in my brain. I said Thursday the 18th. No, I leave Tuesday the 18th. So not the inaugural sailing, the sailing after. And the reason I'm going on that sailing is because it goes to Key West. I got to go to Key West. But enough about that, enough about me and my next cruise and all that stuff. Let's get back to looking at this epic ship. Y'all be sure, if you haven't subscribed yet, Warmstrong Adventures, Bill, make sure y'all check him out. He is going to be on the inaugural sailing. And there they go, raising the flag. Naughty and sneaky, naughty and sneaky. I was going to keep it a secret all the way up until the day before. But I mean, there she is, alongside in Port of Tampa. Let's see if we can't go down on this side and get a little bit better of a view. It's called the Naughty Cruiser Travel Vlogs. We'll connect. This is Beach Bum Dave, y'all. For those of you who don't know, if you're in the Margaritaville at Sea Islander group page on Facebook, he's one of the big guys in there. He's the one telling you it's okay to post. So if you're a YouTube content creator going on the ship, make sure you go and join that group and post all your stuff out there. Back through the gate we go. Now, I would love to have this job. A longshoreman, I get to be that up close and personal. Man, I tell you. It's a gorgeous ship. The paint job they did is absolutely awesome. And from everything I've seen on Instagram, on, you know, all the social media platforms that Margaritaville at Sea is posting on, they've done a pretty bang up job on the interior of this ship. Bill says, I was in his live until I found out you were live. What's going on? This is a surprise. Good morning, Uber cruisers. Or should I say good afternoon, good day, all the way from Australia. The Margaritaville at Sea Islander officially pulls into Tampa for the very first time in, so I decided to come down a little early, do some ship spotting, and go live to show everybody the brand new Margaritaville at Sea Islander. Bill, did you see me standing in his live? I felt bad at first, and I was like, he's way too far back. I need to get up close and personal. Good evening, 8:48 p.m. on Monday. Ooh, man, the whole day's over there. And I wish they would let me on the dock. I would get some epic shots. I think once I end this live, though, I definitely need to get a picture of that aft and get it posted on Instagram. If you got the Islander booked, drop your booking date in the comments so that way if anyone else is on the same booking as y'all, y'all can connect. I know there's a few of y'all going. Edna has a group cruise on the inaugural on the Islander. I know Warm Strong Adventures is on that cruise. Controversial Cruising, Scott over there, he's on that cruise. A couple of you saw me and tried to figure out if it was me. Definitely me, man. He was standing way too far back, and I was like, I need to get up close and personal. I want to get the clearest, cleanest shot of this ship coming in as possible. And I was like, all right, well, he'll either move the camera or he'll just keep me in focus. Mike Clock says, all good Uber cruisers, but better in 47 days to the Jubilee. So I have this one. See me traveling in the house. What's going on, Kurt and Marcia? I have this one booked for the 18th. And then after this one, I have the back-to-back on the Utopia of the Seas booked. Scott's probably at work and Chuck's probably sleeping or on a call, one or the other. But yeah, they're not here this morning. I have the back-to-back on the Utopia of the Seas book, the inaugural sailing, and what was supposed to be the original inaugural sailing. And I'm definitely going to try and do some ship spotting when that comes into Port Canaveral as well. But she looks epic. Now, if you're cruising on her out of the Port of Tampa, she will originally be sailing out of Terminal 6. Currently, they have her docked at Terminal 2. Again, they were flying the drones. The helicopters were around. They were doing all the media stuff they would be doing for a new ship when it comes into port. Things like that. Destination's fun. Good morning. Good morning. I'm surprised y'all ain't here. So Ian, this will actually be my first Royal Caribbean cruise. I haven't been on Royal Caribbean, but this will be the first Royal Caribbean in July that I get on. Sending the drones back out. I gotta see if this is a no-fly zone. And if it's not, I might end up having to come back and throw the drone up in the air. Nice. So if y'all ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to Destination Fun. They're gonna most likely come down later and do a pop-up live. Yeah, so Utopia is definitely getting a lot of hype, and I can't wait to see that ship. I can't wait to get on it. Again, it's my first Royal, and it'll be the biggest cruise ship to date that I've sailed on. Sorry for the shaky hand, y'all. Can't use the tripod because I got to hold it through the gate. Holding your phone for 30 minutes, your hands tend to start shaking. Kurt says, wakey, wakey. I will, Bill, as soon as I get it, as soon as it's over. It was coming in and I thought it was going to go past me, so I wanted to push the live button super quick because I originally thought it was coming into Terminal 6. I have a phone gimbal, Ian. I brought a tripod with me thinking that I would have a great spot to set up a tripod. But that didn't work out with it coming through here and docking at Terminal 2 instead of Terminal 6 this morning. We can see the officers up there. Tying her off. I don't know if Celebrity's coming in after. The only two ships I saw coming in today were the Islander as well as the Carnival Paradise. So this was the Costa Atlantica. Okay, so Eric says there is now, looks like Celebrity is coming in. So you might actually get a glimpse of a Celebrity ship coming in. So Sherry, I believe it's staying in port today for the day. And there might be a switch. I'll have to pull up the Pilot Association website and see if there's a switch to Terminal 6. But there should just be a shift. It should be staying in port all day today. And the ship that is here at the aquarium right behind me isn't the American Spirit, it's the American Victory. I can't see anything yet. But let's see. Yeah, we have nothing coming in yet. If it comes in, it'll be right over here. It'll come through. Good morning, gentlemen. How y'all today? Yeah, it's Monday. It's Monday. I don't know if he's a vlogger, Ian. But on Facebook, his name is Beach Bum Dave. Now that ship over there, that's just a container ship. Right there. We have the American Victory right here, and then we have the Carnival Paradise right there, as well as the drone team. But we got the Carnival Paradise right at Terminal 3 today. No, Sherry, there's not a lot of people here at this viewing spot, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people at like Dog Beach and things like that, where you can get an epic view of the ship sailing through. Yeah, in Tampa. Port of Tampa. Oh, look, we got a bigger hole on this side. Let them snap them lines, baby. Directly in the shot for Final Destination stuff, line snaps, comes through the gate. No thanks. But look at that. Such a beautiful aft. I 3-line it off the bat, the stern today. So the dates that I am on the Islander, Kurt, will be the 18th. So next Tuesday I board, goes to Key West and Cozumel. And the reason I did that one instead of the inaugural is only a shorter cruise and it only goes to Cozumel. I know Warm Strong Adventures and Controversial Cruising, they'll be on with Edna for her group cruise on the 14th. I will be meeting up with them on Thursday in Tampa for dinner or after dinner drinks, something like that. I appreciate you, Eric, man. Sometimes it's hard to see the comments. They come in a little, distorted or too quick. And you're doing it from the phone. They don't tend to stick on the phone very long. And the more I tap the phone, the more it shakes and all that. I appreciate you, Bill. I am on for a 5-day. The one Bill's on, I believe, is the 4-day.
Help on this.
If you ever wondered how they tied him off, there you go. There's your answer. I wish they did to Key West and back. Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool if they did a quick little one to Key West and back. But the problem with that is you have the Jones Act, right? And the Jones Act requires you to at least hit an international port if you're sailing out of U.S. waters before you can return to U.S. waters. So they can't do U.S. port to U.S. port without hitting an international port. So they have to go somewhere, and Cozumel is typically that place when it's the Caribbean. Oh, we got 4 lines coming off the aft. They want to make sure this baby don't sail away. And for those of you who have never sailed out of Port of Tampa, I highly recommend it. I highly suggest it. It's one of the best sail-aways that you could possibly get. It takes about 3 hours, 3.5 to 4 hours total to get out to open water. But it's absolutely worth it. You go under the Skyway Bridge, and it is just an epic view the whole time.
All right, tell me when you're ready. You want to put the ship in the middle? Yes, please. That'd be nice. Stand by. Yeah, roll.
Got the drone.
Okay, anytime.
Okay, good.
Now that's a drone. Kurt said, love sailing out of Tampa. So easy, super simple. And it's one of the best sail-aways I've ever had, sailing out of the Port of Tampa. Again, it takes a little bit longer. So for those of you who are like me and love the casino, it takes a little while longer to get that bad boy open, but it's well worth it when you sail under the Skyway Bridge. Yeah, man, Eric, with the price on the Islander, man, it's kind of hard to beat. It's hard to beat. I wish we got bigger ships here. It's tough, right? And that Skyway is the reason we don't get those bigger ships. Having the sail out of that Skyway definitely makes it more difficult. I'm just going to stop saying we got 4 ropes off the aft because now we're pumping out 2 more, so we got 6. We're tying her up, man. They're making sure if a hurricane blows through, this bad boy ain't moving. Yeah, so that talk about the Tierra Verde cruise terminal, it's still up for debate, right? Like if you're driving down 275, you'll see signs that'll say cruise port. So hopefully that does happen in the future. I wouldn't mind having 2 cruise terminals right here in Tampa Bay area anyway. She's definitely a great looking ship. Well, y'all, that's it. It's a muggy morning here in Tampa. I gotta get ready to head to the doctor, but she is here, the Islander, as is home in the Port of Tampa. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Y'all, listen, smash that like on the way out. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I gotta get some shots of this ship. And y'all just know, Tuesday next week, baby, I'll be boarding the Islander here in Port of Tampa. So make sure y'all got that notification bell turned on. Until next time, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'll see y'all later. Peace.